In Ohio, which is where I came from, there's a community called Yellow Springs, and they have an Antioch College there. And here in Seattle, you have an Antioch College, and they are sister colleges. Also in Yellow Springs, there's a lot of mystical-like places. I think it has to do with the sulfur springs, etc. But there's this one place that barely off the Route 68 that goes up through Yellow Springs is a road that goes to your right, and right away is a farm path. And you open a big, heavy gate, and you walk down a cow path, and there's one of those old-fashioned covered bridges. On one side of the covered bridges, you can see where the cows have been. The cow patties are there. On the other side of the covered bridge, all the trees and bushes are twisted. They're like Sedona, Arizona, if you've ever been there. So there's lots of what some people call vortexes in that area. Okay. If you get there at the right time, as the sun is going down, you will see balls of light going in and out of that covered bridge. The bridge. So that's what I'm going to talk about, is the balls of light, etc. And the fairy light played along the path that led to the old covered bridge, undisturbed by the couple making their way to the shelter. The moon waxed full, pushing aside the clouds that hid the stars, but that bright, round face did not make the balls of light along the path. There seemed to be no source except the light from the dancing naked nymphs and sprites who shared their celebration energy with the two mortals and all the night things. The interruption of the music by the mortal interaction excited them. Aware of the mortals, their conflict and affection, they knew they were alive and well, as long as there was the dance of love, the dance of life. They danced and jigged and laughed at the troubles mortals always make for themselves. The fairies whispered to the sprites, as if the sprites didn't already know it, that all the mortals had to do was give up their troubles. They all laughed at the stupidity of mortals who try to have instead of be. Inside the covered bridge, more light glowed from an unseen source and sent fingers reaching out into the blackness of the tree-encased entrances. The air was filled with luminous fairy dust. It seemed to light through the skin to show the very soul. Listening to his heart, she found his soul beauteous. Watching her, he held her heart between each breath and the will of his eyes. They were glad the fairies had welcomed them. It was a magic blessing.